So the team that finished the Champions League exit get the chance to continue in the FA Cup. United's realistic proposition of winning a trophy and try and put the ghosts of the Champions League behind them. And it's their 50th game of the season, more than any other club in the country. Hopefully it won't be their last in the FA Cup for the holders. Danny Higginbottom against his former club in the left-back position today, which means Olivier Bernard there has moved forward ahead of him. That was cut out by United's left-back, Ainsley. And now Key. Fortune starting in the absence of Giggs. Wes Brown continuing at right-back in the absence of Gary Neville. Here's Ronaldo. He's got a fantastic scoring record in the FA Cup. Keane to Scholes. Looking for Van Nistelrooy at the back post. And he's got a corner out of it, Ruud Van Nistelrooy.
I'm just surprised, Steve, the goalkeeper's not coming, trying to claim that in the air there so early in the game. Can we put a bit of pressure on from the corner?
Quinton Fortune is going to deliver it. Everyone bar Henry Camara is back in the Southampton penalty area. Keane tried to get a touch. He's got a second touch though, Roy Keane! What a start for United!
Well, that's took a deflection, hasn't it?
He might well smile. Roy Keane has given United the lead inside 90 seconds with his second goal of the season.
Well, you've got to say the marking's dreadful from Southampton. How can you allow a midfield player to turn, take his time and have a shot? I think it takes a deflection. I'm not sure who it takes a deflection off, Steve, but we'll surely see it here. Crouch. Peter Crouch of all people. We expect him to be a danger in the air with his head at the other end, but not certainly at this end. Well, you can't ask for a better start in a cup tie than that, can you?
Ainsley to Van Nistelrooy.
Just lost his footing, Ruud.
Good strength by Silvestre. Scholes to Keane. Ronaldo's offside. It was a good ball.
He didn't have to be. He didn't have to be offside. You can see right across that part of the line, Steve. He sees the linesman as well. There's not a lot in it, but look at him. He's looking at the linesman. He can see him.
It was an inch-perfect delivery as well, wasn't it?
Perfect pass.
There's Crouch winning it in the air for Svensson, and Tim Howard needed to make the save at his near post.
See what I said before the game started, Steve? The second ball, he's going to header it on. The second fella coming onto it. Yeah, he gets a knockdown, and good save by the goalkeeper. I know the angle's bad, but there's plenty of power in it.
Now this is where Southampton can be a danger. It's towards Crouch, who got the header in. And United got it away. It was Svensson again at the near post. Here's Craney. Away by Silvestre. They won't want to give away too many set pieces today, United. Good challenge by Scholes.
Good play by Gabriel Hines.
Now Rooney. Fortune. It's an intelligent ball to Roy Keane. Fortune's available again on the overlap. Keane thinks about the cross. Headed away by Higginbottom, but he'll get a second opportunity, Roy Keane. Now Ronaldo. Patient build-up this from United. Brown. Ronaldo against Bernard.
Oh, that's a free kick. That is a free kick, referee. Dear God Almighty. No attempt to play the ball at all there, Bernard.
This is Camara. Bags of pace. Quite what that was, though, only he will know.
I'm still bemused about that challenge, and Ronaldo. Surely that was a free kick. Yeah, not a particularly good ball into the box, but he had no support up there anyway.
Ferdinand, he'd dearly love to get back to the FA Cup final, having had to sit out the victory over Millwall during his suspension. Never played in an FA Cup final.
Nobody ever gets fed up of playing in the cup finals either, Steve. There's a few players out there for United have played in a few.
And if you're looking for omens as well, in the history books, 3 times United have beat Southampton in the FA Cup and gone on to win the FA Cup. Do you know when the first one was?
1963 semi-final.
And you went on to get your winner's medal. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Got the shot up, but in the pace to trouble Paul Smith.
I'm just looking at Paul Scholes. He's standing alongside the goalkeeper. I think the goalie's going to drop this and then have a kick at it. They've got to realise Paul was there.
And that's Harry Redknapp. Quarter-finals with West Ham and Portsmouth. Never a semi-finalist as a manager. He might have feared the worst after 90 seconds, but we've now had 21 minutes and it's United 1, Southampton 0. Ronaldo. Scholes stood in bemusement as that went past him, but United have it back.
Again, Steve, that's Ronaldo playing it and then running. You've got to make sure your pass gets there first.
That's well won back by Scholes, and he's got it back from Ronaldo. Might open up for a shot here. Here's Rooney instead. Good save as he kept it out. The crossbar over Van Nistelrooy. Rooney!
How did he miss?
Well, that looks certainly 2-0. But that man again, Paul Smith, providing the heroics for Southampton.
This is a magnificent save, Steve. This is absolutely wonderful. I mean, Paul Scholes picks out the right man, right pass. That's a hell of a save, that. United don't get the break, do they? And Wayne Rooney might have done better, but he's trying to squeeze it past the goalkeeper. But you're looking for a little break there. Ruud certainly doesn't get it. But what a magnificent save by the goalkeeper. Oh, that could have been curtains for Southampton.
Crouch again with a touch. Camera's flick. Ferdinand had to make that and did. Not the best clearance though. Now Bernard, and he went for goal.
Well, he's a long way out, Bernard, but we've seen him at Newcastle, how he can hit them, Steve. He hits that with a great deal of power, but doesn't keep it down. A long, long way out. He certainly gets the power behind it, but not enough to trouble the goalkeeper.
29 games for Newcastle before his switch here. But, he is a supporter of the club he started his career at, which is Lyon. And he'll be very impressed with the way they're going at the moment. Olivier Bernard. And there's a mistake. This is Rooney running at Lundert Lam. It's Wayne Rooney! And the goalkeeper's done it again.
Fantastic save.
The woodwork has been rattled once more. This is Ronaldo. Just overran it. Well, Rooney has now had 2 efforts touched onto the woodwork by Paul Smith, and that's kept Southampton in this cup tie.
He's offside. Ronaldo's offside. It's a hell of a save, Steve. And when you see Wayne Rooney in there anywhere near the 18-yard line and he's getting the full power in his strike, you're expecting it to hit the back of the net. This is a hell of a save, I think. He does everything right, Wayne Rooney, and he's trying to place that in. And the goalie's got an important figure. And again, Steve, sometimes you can get the break and it bounces the other way, but it didn't. A little bit like Ryan Giggs against Milan. It comes out the way rather than goes in the way. He's placed that Rooney, and just stays out. Well, they're creating chances, that's for sure.
Here's Rooney. You'll be wondering how he hasn't scored in the first half. This is a good, strong run. He's done really well, Rooney. Van Nistelrooy, Ronaldo's waiting for the pullback here. Ronaldo! There's the second goal. And Cristiano's Ronaldo with a love affair with the FA Cup continues. It's his 5th FA Cup goal in his 10th game after excellent work from Wayne Rooney. And in stoppage time at the end of the first half, United are 2 up.
Well, you think they deserve that second goal, Steve, and this is all about Wayne Rooney. Watch his power and his strength. 19-year-old with the power and strength for middle 20s. His pace is going, he's got to fight for this ball. He does. He fights, he wins it against Jacobson, he wins it again. And Ruud does brilliantly. Very intelligent, pick him out, and thank you very much, no chance for the goalkeeper. It's been coming, but you think, well, they need that second goal, United do, don't they? Well, they've got it. Plays manager. Makes it a lot easier, the team talk at half-time when it's 2-0 than 1-0.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo's 13th goal for United. The previous 12 have all been in winning matches. He's put United in a real winning position there. And incredibly, 5 goals in 10 FA Cup games.
Well, it's just, you're wondering why it's taken them so long to get the second goal. He'll not be bothered. He scored it.
Well, it's a healthy situation at St Mary's at half-time. A goal in the first minute of normal time from Roy Keane, deflected off Peter Crouch. And then the first minute of stoppage time from Cristiano Ronaldo after excellent work from Rooney and Van Nistelrooy. It could have been more as well, because Rooney's had 2 efforts touched onto the woodwork by the keeper Paul Smith. Svensson's also cleared one off the line, but thankfully United have a couple of goals to show for their dominance at the break. Southampton 0, United 2. Welcome back. Southampton have made a change and enforced one at half-time at centre-half. Klaus Lundekvam, their captain, has gone off. He's been replaced by on loan Callum Davenport, the young man on loan from Spurs. Southampton, of course, have it all to do. United will not want to concede an early goal here, which would make it very interesting.
Do you know something? What I was going to say, clever people think the same thing. I was going to say something.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike are full seldom different. Well, full seldom different, because you took the same thing out of my mind. We don't want to concede a goal.
Fortune, that's a good ball. Ronaldo. He's got the cross in, headed away by Davenport. I guess that's Southampton's problem. As much as they push for a goal, and leave a few gaps for United to exploit with a third. Rooney. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, Smith's had it again. Scholes. That'll settle it. I think you can book your semi-final tickets now. Paul Scholes' first goal in the FA Cup this season has made it 3-0 at St Mary's.
Well, I think sometimes, Steve, we've said it a million times, you look for that little break in the penalty area. Maybe when there's a scrambling ball in the box, you hope it drops to one of your players. Well, it did then. I think Rood might have got a touch to this, actually, and I think that's put the goalkeeper off. No, it hits Rood and rebounds straight to Paul Scholes. Oh, what clown's throwing that on the pitch. And as I said, a little break, it goes straight to Paul Scholes, which thank you very much.
There is a temporary stoppage because of a flare that has been thrown onto the pitch.
He'll not be bothered, he'll be delighted, Paul. The ball bounces nicely for him, doesn't it? Just comes off Rood. Oh no, it's not Rood it comes off, but it drops to the right man anyway.
It's his 10th goal in his 30th FA Cup game. And surely, is it now? Now Fortune. Wes Brown, who won a medal last May in the final against Millwall. Next one, Southampton to work. Their 13th meeting in the FA Cup looks like being unlucky 13 as far as the home side are concerned. And dreams of a 12th FA Cup semi-final very much to the back of their minds. The number one objective for Southampton was also, in all ways, trying to maintain 26 years as a top-flight football club. Camera. Well, they'll feel their nil one quickly to give themselves any hope.
Yes, they do, but he's put under pressure from Quinton Fortune. When a man's rushing at you, Steve, sometimes you take your eye off the ball a little bit.
I have to say it's been a terrific response after the European disappointment.
Well, they've played well, Steve. A half-decent surface to play on, it helps.
Scholes looking for Van Nistelrooy. It's Van Nistelrooy.
Great
He's at
save.
it again, the goalkeeper. Paul Smith has denied Ruud Van Nistelrooy this time.
What a ball from Paul Scholes. Perfect for Rood. And we know that's the ball Ruud likes, and he hits this tremendously well. It's a great save by the goalkeeper again. It'll come, Ruud, keep going.
That was magnificent football all round, right from the moment it left the foot of this man, Paul Scholes, to the moment it left the finger of Paul Smith. Silvestre. That was a nervous flick from Jakobsen, the header from Davenport. Scholes looking to bring it down, Ferdinand's won it back. Painter. Remember, just 2 defeats here all season. Alec Ferguson's side are 3-0 up. Since Newcastle won here, they've won 5 and drawn 10 in all competitions, Southampton. Here's McCann, the substitute. In from Higginbottom. Crouch ahead of O'Shea, but he's headed it across the face of goal.
I'm surprised they never headed it at the goal. Again, Steve, he's always going to out-jump John because he's took that 5 or 10 yards of a run. And when you take the run, there's a little run, you'll get up higher when you take the little run. Very difficult to mark big fellas when they take that little run. I tell you, I bet his intent was hitting the target there, but he didn't.
Very nearly came off.
Yeah, read that well, Jakobsen.
Telfer. Here's Telfer again. Keane's header goes straight to Matt Oakley. He miscued it completely.
Yeah, he miscued it because Paul Scholes was down his throat, Steve, the minute it came to him. That's why he's miskicked it.
And it's that warm on the south coast that there's no header needed today.
Yeah. No, he's not got a hot one either.
Rooney. Now, can he set Van Nistelrooy in here? That's what he's trying to do. Will it set up for Van Nistelrooy? He's looking for a bit of support here. He's got it in the form of Quinton Fortune. Rooney's header.
Good effort, but straight out the goalkeeper.
Either side of him, and he might have struggled.
Yes. Well, the way that goal is played today, he might not have. Maybe he doesn't like Wayne Rooney. He's making sure he doesn't score.
Have a look at it.
Yeah, it's a good header, but it's straight out the goalkeeper. Nice whipped in cross.
Rooney. Oh, what a ball that is.
Outside of the right foot.
Turning into Van Nistelrooy's path. Scholes at the back post.
Oh,
Magnificent.
Great ball from Rooney.
Magnificent. It's 2 for Scholes. It's 4 for United. And it's an emphatic FA Cup quarter-final victory.
Well, if you can't score a goal, Steve, to do what Rooney's done there is as good as scoring a goal. Outside of the right foot from Wayne Rooney, a great ball. He just takes him on here, dummies a couple of times. He knows he's wanting to get the dead ball line, but the cross in is just asking to be put in the back of the net, isn't it? Yeah, and Paul Scholes does this cross justice. Yeah, tremendous cross from Rooney. Not really missed that from there, Paul. It just kills off the goalkeeper, the central defender.
Warm applause all round, and rightly so. 10 goals for the season now for Paul Scholes. They scored, of course, in the 1999 final against Newcastle. Who knows, that could be a final again this year. United have not just walked into the quarter-finals, they've absolutely stormed into the semi-finals. They've stormed into them. It looks like being another clean sheet as well. Yet to concede a goal in the FA Cup. And really, if you hadn't seen this game and you put CFAX on and saw 4-0, it tells the story, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It could be more. I mean, it's so comfortable, United. As I said, Steve, you have to play well to make it comfortable.
That was moving in the air from Svensson.
I think I took a slight deflection there.
Well, this has been the perfect response to the events of the Suns hero. Talk about bouncing back in style, Paddy.
Yeah, it's a great performance. Always a difficult game to come here, Steve. Always a difficult place to come for Andy.
In towards Alan Smith. Well, that was a good chance.
Well, they've left him, hasn't he? Davenport and Crowley between them elected not to go for the ball. He did. He just can't keep the header down. Watch the two defenders. They leave it each other. Are you great? No. He just can't keep it down, Alan Smith.
United, after the midweek disappointment, are cruising through to the semi-finals. That's it. United are through to the semi-finals of the FA Cup for the 24th time in their history. The European disappointment was put behind them. They bounced back in the best possible way, and the last four of the FA Cup away. Southampton 0, United 4.